Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob and I call myself Sensomi. And we are into Season 3 and we have been surprisingly good this season. Starting off with 2 winnings and 1 draw and 1 lost in the league, which has bamboozled me. Sure, I've been able to get a couple of new players. I didn't really think that they were going to be that good. This one has been surprisingly good, which is nice to see. This one as well, and I mean I've been able to push our best player last year out on the left side. He is a bit concerned, wants to move to a bigger club. I want to become a bigger club. I found this one as well, been a great asset. So in the defense, this Charlie Wiggett, that was just I was just hoping that I could get somebody like that. He's been kicked. He was kicked out of Chelsea. He played in their under 23, I think it was last season, and he was kicked out, being given a free transfer. And I tried my as quick as I could to just snap him up, and I got him, and he's been good. So yeah, and I've been pushing my emphasis on Toby Egan, trying to, especially since he signed a new contract all the way to 2025. So I sort of decided that I want to put my effort into him. He's only 21 compared to Tom Hadler's 26, yeah. So yeah, that's why I wanted to put my effort into Toby Egan, and hopefully he will. And this is another one that I found. Numbers not that brilliant, but star rating quite good, and been playing good for us. This is from last season. That's probably one of the few players that are left from the last season. And then Francis Winston. Tom Staggs agreed to stay another season, and he's been really good, and he's been training good with us as well now. So yeah, so it's been going good, and I hope that we can continue this. Looking at it, Halifax and Solymore Moors was a team that we won against, and we won 5-0 and 3-0, so that was convincing victories actually. 1-1 away against Boston and a 3-2 lost at home against Southend. So today we have Dagon Reed, we have Morecambe, we have Stockport, and we have Chesterfield. And yeah, let's just try to dig into this then. We need to get our balance right here. The wage budget has been lowered, and yeah, might be getting even more lowered, but right now we're under the amount that they allow us to have in wage salary. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be signing 1 or 2 players pretty soon, because you're never 100% pleased. You're always looking to improve the team, especially down here. And now that's another midfield that I was hoping for. I mean, he looks very good, and if nothing else, I thought I could use him as a reserve player if he couldn't take the position of any of the ones that are there. But it seems like somebody else is trying to sign him, and we know how that generally goes. That goes that they sign them. But our main goal is still to stay in the division. Avoid relegation. We have no dreams about gaining promotion. We don't see that. I don't see that as a possibility. I think we have loads of developing to do before we can can compete for that. But if we can stay in the division, we can perhaps hopefully build to become a top team in this division and finally gain promotion to the professional system, so to speak. So let's get on with the game. Let's see how things will master out today. Yeah, we have those two injured as well, both right midfielders, and Nate Payne and Nathan both are injured, which of course is not very good for us. But we did buy Ryan Brown as a reserve, and hopefully he can master that. And we actually have to put this one that we bought and paid very little for. No, we didn't buy him, we signed him for very little, so he's only got £90 per week, and he is this kind of player, a player that if any one of those two gets injured, it's better to have 11 players than 10. So yeah, that's why we signed him, so just to be a fill out. And then when you want to have a fill out player, you need to have him on a low salary, and £90 a week is, yeah, pretty solid. Let's see, pump fist and show me what you can do, lads. Because as I said, it's going to be a tough season. We're going to have, this is an incredible start of the season. I'm completely bamboozled about the start that we have made. Sure, it would be fun and great if we can continue, but as I said, I think we are in this division too quick. So if we should gain promotion this season as well, then we are certainly going to go straight out of that division. That's for sure. Unless we maybe can find some really good players. We never know. Here we take the lead again. Finn Azaz with a great scoring there. Surprised even me. Holy smokes. That's nice. But it's surprising. I can't believe it. We're playing really, really good. And it's tremendous to see. And I'm just sitting here waiting for things to turn. Since I know that my players and me aren't this good. Sooner or later they will find our weaknesses and they will pound on them. But yeah, I'm really surprised that we are able to keep up with the top team so far. And yeah, incredible. I don't know what to say except for that. But let's just get on with this game and hopefully we get another win here. Interesting to see if there's any new attendance, if they will be coming up to the thousands, or if we are going to stay around 500. Here's Horse, here's Brown, here's Horse, here's... Oh, and that's... now. There comes Muir and Azaz, and he finds Oscar Thorn. Ba-ding! 2-0. What in God's name is happening to my team? I mean, I know I should be having faith in my lads and everything, but yeah, this is ridiculous. I never thought that we were able to... I thought we did get a couple of good players in from all those trial and everything, but it seems like we have gotten something better than we were expecting. Because I was certainly not expecting this. That's for sure. But it's fun. It's going to be fun while it lasts. And ain't that the sheriff that we tried to buy? Didn't he sign for yeah, he did. I'm pretty sure he signed for this one. His yep, that's the one we tried to get. Let's hope we can get a win over him when he decided not to sign for us. Here's Azaz. Probably one of the players that got the opportunity to be signed by us because Sheriff didn't want to go to us. So, yeah. Is Wiggett injured? I never saw him get injured, or was that their players that were injured? No, it wasn't Wiggett. It was probably their player then. Here's Thorne again. Oh! And we have 1,600 spectators today, or attendance, as it says. And that is pretty good. And, yeah, if we can keep up with this gaining of spectators, we are going to be earning some money soon. I'm hoping that we will get some sponsors money as well, because we are falling behind in the financial situation. I could see that even if we have stayed for, I guess this is the first season that I've stayed under the suggested wage budget. Even if this is the 5th game of the season, we aren't that far in, but the other 2 seasons yeah, I've been over budget straight away. So this is the first season that we stay under budget, and we're still losing money. We're still in the reds at the moment, so it's good if we can get some, and we need to go somewhere in the cups as well, of course, and yeah, so we're hoping for that. Here's Thorne. Here's Hughes. Here's Thorne, and he scores! Yes, he scores! Number 3! This is incredible, lads. Boys and girls, we are really pounding this. I am surprised, but in a pleasant way. I thought we were going to struggle every single game, but this is sort of, yeah, something new. And isn't this nice? We get that one over Sheriff. He should have picked Welling and not Dagon Reed. But maybe he's the one that isn't good enough, so maybe if he picked Welling, we would have lost this game. So you never know that. But it's nice to get a win over him since he declined us, so that's good. And yeah, they stole the ball from him pretty quick there. Here's Thorne, here's Stagg, and here's Thorne. Can he put this one away? He can! It's number 4! Ba-doo! And he's already scored 7 goals. That's a good signing as well. How is any of the other strikers going to be able to run them tired as... Yeah, oh well. No use of doing any changes now. I forgot about all the changes and stuff like that. Here's Thorne again. Can he score again? No, he couldn't. But Stagg can. Oh! And here's Vincent. And Vincent gets it. Oh! We've been really good today. We've been playing... Oh, here's another chance. Oh! Good save from their goalkeeper. There's a corner kick from that. Vincent going to hoist it in. And, oh, so close Stagg could score there. He had the header on it. And it's all over. 4-0. This is incredible. I don't know what to say. Boys and girls, we are doing marvelous here. And what a start of this episode. And now all the players that were offered to me on trial, I put on trial, and I have a look at them in between the saves, so you don't have to sit and wait way longer than you have to do now for the episode to go through. Yes, let's praise his performance. It's been good. 3 goals. Did a really good game there. So now we're going to get in a couple of... I think I've offered all of these 3 contract, and this one I've offered because he's 31. So I've offered him a low, and I put him, I think he is as an emergency backup. And he was willing to negotiate with me, but we still don't know if he's going to sign. But it's good numbers, and hopefully he's good enough to take Rory McAuley's place. He does have better numbers than Rory, so hopefully he can be that older guy and the one that I can have as an emergency backup if everyone else is injured or something. I do have a lot of centre defenders though. Maybe it was a bad idea to sign him. We have Evan Gumps, who needs to get playtime, Teddy Perkins, Marcus Muir and Charlie Wiggett. So 4 really good young, I think they're all young. Let's have a look. 19 years, and he's 19 years. I think it's Teddy Perkins might be the older one. Yeah, 23, and Gumps is 25. So Gumps is the oldest one. But they're all pretty young, so they all have a long career ahead of them and hopefully they will do it here. But so maybe he was a bit of a stupid thing to try and sign. But yeah, I think I paid him very little money, and as I said, he's an emergency backup or something like that. So, and then I think I did something similar to this as a backup. So that's why I think that this is not definitely, even if it was a lower or worse team than us that tried to sign him now, because I don't remember what team it was. I think they're going to get him because they probably going to give him a regular starter or squad player or something like that. And then we have this young lad. Doesn't look very good, but 18 and has some really good numbers in some important places. So I thought that, yeah, let's grab him, see if we can train him up and at least maybe get some pounds for him. Maybe we can sell him because he's only 18 and so on and so forth. And now we have all these new players on trial. And as I said, I'm going to go through them in between the look at this. I think this is going to be a signing, but yeah, I will do all that. I will take a look at all that because we need to move on, of course, and get to our second game today in this episode. So might be some good players coming in, we don't know. Have a look at that. Maybe when it's in between the games I will he signed for us. Maybe in between there I will have a more looks, the words run away from me, but maybe there will be some numbers coming up that isn't in between these two is what he is, and but his real numbers might have shown up for a couple of things there. So yeah. And is this my player? No, he's contracted to Stoke. So that, yeah, that's one of the players I've been trying to sign. And we can't even lend him. So yeah. Hereford, Will Huff. That's a goalkeeper I tried to sign. He looks like a good goalkeeper. And I've been trying to sign him, but he doesn't want to join us, so yeah. Wrights training report. Yeah, that's another one that I think has the potential to become quite good. Also, also a player that has the future, I think, before him. And that's what you really want in a club like this. At least I want. I want some old players that can sort of take care of, get the to be like a father figure and stuff like that in the club. And then you pretty much want the rest to be young players that are on their way up to become stars. That's the two. What's this? I'm just letting you know. Yeah, but I'm trying to sell him. He was good back down there. Be prepared to accept the occasional. Yeah, that sounds okay. But I'm pretty sure I'm trying to sell him. Transfer status, yeah, transfers listed, available for loan. Yeah, so yeah, I tried to get rid of him. Mainly because I don't want his salary. I think he's got somewhere around £250 per week, and that's a lot of money I would rather spend other places, so yeah. I'm not going to be unveiling Canavan. I'm not going to have a press conference about that. We're too... I think it's a little too little club this. Oh, we're in the white. That's good. But let's move on to face Morecambe. Then we have Stockport away as well. I hope we end the episode with a home game then. So, let's see. Let's hope that players are fit enough to play. Central defender I could change. I don't want to because I think I got the two best central defenders on the pitch, and as long as I are in this winning way, I really don't want to lose out on that, to be honest. And yeah. Let's see, Toby Egan has trained well, so let's put our arms around him. And Matthew Dench has been training well. He's on loan. I've done another one of those mistakes where I lend a player that pretty much isn't going to get to play. And I don't know which player it was, but I do remember that because I have a very poor communication with that club, if it was Northampton or something like that, I was not allowed to lend player from them. So yeah, you do ruin your chances when it comes to... Oh, he's not done something conductively bad. So you do ruin your chances with lending new players when you screw up like I've done there. Unfortunately, I mean, you go in here, you do get this, and you, let's say, striker, and you go loan, and they suggest players, and you take a look at them, and yeah, got a good finish there, maybe I should be taking him on as a to lend him and see if he can fight, and then he turns out not to play very well for you, even if you give them quite a long opportunity to let's put him on the short list. And actually with these numbers, I think I've done something really bad here, because I'm really fancy to lend this player. Look at these numbers. Acceleration and pace. He's got good pace as well. He can run away from most of the... So let's do it. Let's see if we can lend him. We have to pay the full salary. Playing wages, I think I want that to 50%. I could pay, when I don't use him, I pay 100%. That's an okay. Regular starter, striker, advanced forward. Let's suggest this. Then they want paying monthly fee. Okay. I'll agree. Yeah, I can, because he's going to, I'm going to be suggesting like that. Yeah, and I hope he's good. I don't want to break my relationship with Charlton as well. This is another one, but he's not, he doesn't have those numbers. But looking at it, this could be 9 to 15, 7 to 15, finishing 8 to 14, 7 to 13. And to be honest, this could be a better player than the other one because they're still in the same range, to be honest. Let's just put him on like something that we could. And this is another one with dribbling and off the ball. I don't want to lend him either, even if they. So this is the problem. You look at the player, you think he's, oh, this is going to probably be a really good player. Maybe I should lend him, and then you lend him, and he's crap, and you can't cancel the loan deal, and yeah, I mean, I still have to think mostly on my own, on my success, so to speak, and yeah, they want to buy Fisher. If Stoke is interested in him, he's probably pretty good, so I'm not going to sell him, and certainly not for that kind of money. So let's reject that. I know to keep a player, he's only 17, and look at he's just training so extremely well. Look at all these numbers. I think this is a player for the future. Republic of Ireland. So I'm going to do something like this. Status here, and I'm going to put his to 2 million. I don't know if it works anymore, but before, a long time ago, they wouldn't. It was much easier to keep him at the club if you had an asking price that was that high. So yeah, but I don't know. Look at his numbers and look at the way he's training at the moment. It's incredible. Why doesn't he show up in the best trained players? That's weird. This is the best trained. I don't know. It sounds ridiculous and strange, to be honest. I don't think I've seen many of those. That is in my career as a football manager. Should I say something like that? I don't think I've ever seen somebody with that much green arrows and stuff like that. Not even managing Manchester United. So yeah, I think I'm going to be putting him on the bench actually, because I think I'm going to give him some time to play. I've listed him for loan. So interesting. I guess that player has some really, really good future ahead of him. So and not takeover rumors again. That's a lot of. I'm actually pretty annoyed about that. Time after time. What's this now? Nia Kirby. Yeah, Accrington have signed him. That's one of the players I tried to sign. I still have loads of players on this shortlist, and lots of them. A lot of them are without clubs, and of course, as I said, in between games, I'm going to go through them all again, or in between episodes, I mean. I'm going to go through them all again and see if anybody is interested, because they're all here because I've found, look at that, lots of jello. And yeah, if I could sign him, I mean, he's 30, so I know he's not going to be staying here for long, but if I could squeeze a season or two out of him as a good player, he could be the difference between me being around here and being around here. Even though I'm around here, and people say that, or I'm pretty sure some people will say that, why is he still looking for players when things are going this good for him? And the reason for that is that I'm pretty sure that my lads are not good enough. So I'm constantly trying to improve the team, even though I know I have a good team. So yeah, that's why. And the mid defenders are healthy, fresh legs are not needed at the moment. Azaz could be a bit tired, but I think I'm going to start him and let Matthew Dench come in. On the right and left midfielders, I have a big problem since both Payne and Nathan are injured. So yeah, I don't think I have a lot of other good players to play on the side. I don't have any other players, so that's only Michael Giashi, and he's only there if anybody gets injured or if they run really down to red, then he will come in, of course. So let's start this game. Let's see if we're going to have a good or a bad game against Morecambe. Let's go into there and let's pump the fist. Yeah, let's go with the underdogs. Let's see what we can do. Interesting game here, as all games are, I think, at the moment. Wonderful to be in the 4th position after 6 games. And yeah, I've done a lot of changes of players, and yeah, but I still think it's extremely weird that we are this good. I wasn't expecting us to have the least of a chance. I thought that maybe we'll and it's still early in the season, so I'm not saying that we are going to be there fighting for promotion or something like that, but I was 100% sure that even here at the start of the season we would be struggling to stay away from relegation. So far it's been a positive surprise for this season. And here's Oscar. Oscar scores! Oscar Thorne scores! How about that, lads? Oscar Thorne. That's cool. That's really cool. Oh my god. Come on, lads. You've been playing really good, haven't you? And that's without our really good, or yeah, I don't know, maybe he is good Brown, but he's I'm pretty sure he's not in the ability of Payne and Nathan, so to speak, even though he's a good player. So yeah, here's Vincent. Vincent tried to find Thorne there, but has Azaz. He finds Stag, and Stag, ooh, he should have scored there. Maybe Stags is a bit worried now that we have another player coming in. This from Charlton, if we can lend him, if we can get him on loan. I don't know if it was a good or bad decision to do that, because I need to, even if he's a good player, it's going to be upsetting some players that I'm gonna have to switcheroo with them, so to speak. And to be honest, I do need to try and keep, if I get to loan this player from Charlton, I do need to try and keep him in the squad, because it's going to cost me a lot of money otherwise. So I'm really hoping that he's a good player. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Then it would be better, if he's not a good player, it would be better if he said, no thank you, I stay in Charlton and try my luck here. But we have a 1-0 lead, and it feels confident. I'm feeling really, really calm. I mean, I am expecting us to fall in the league when team figure us out and take us seriously, instead of just, oh, that's a newcomer, let's kick them out of this division directly. Maybe that's a part of the thing, but we are really playing so much better than Morecambe in this game as well. So first half really good. I'm gonna pump my fist again, and yeah, still room for improvements. And this is, but with 1-0, I'm having a hard time deciding if I want to. I mean, Azaz has to be substituted because he's really tired, so Matthew Dench is going to come in there. But when you have a lead of 1-0, it's hard to take the decision, even if I know that Perkins is a good... Oh, that's 2-0, and it's Brown. Even if I know that he's a really good defender, I feel that he's a really good defender, that Tom Perkins, I have a bit of a problem with it, because you don't want to disrupt the background there. And you're looking at the right and left midfielders here, they are very tired. And then I'm thinking, well, let's not forget about Jake Fisher. Let's give him an opportunity. I could have used Lake Fisher on one of these positions as well, I see. We are 2-0 up, and then we're going to wait another 10-15 minutes here before we do the substitution. Either Brown or Vincent needs to come off as well. And look at that. Jake Fisher comes on and score at once. Marvelous. Marvelous, marvelous. But I think it's more important to keep Vincent fresh. So let's take out Vincent. Hopefully Payne or Nathan will come back in pretty soon. And Payne looked like he was in... he was orange and not red like Nathan. So he should be on his way back, Payne. But yeah. Oh, it's Stacks. Oh! We are really playing good. We're playing really good, I must say. And Dench has played pretty... He's played in the exact same rating as Azaz. So, but it's good to give him, since that's another Lend player. It's good to give him playtime, even if he doesn't start the games. It's good for him to come on. Mella. Is that the Mella that I was trying to sign? Danny Mella? Oh! Lucky there. Or isn't it? No, it's Kevin Mella, so it's not the player that I tried to sign. But this is incredible. 80 minutes, 10 minutes to go of this game. We have 3-0 on away turf. We are second in this division. By all means, do give it to me. Give me a way up to the professional leagues, so that because I think they have to make the club a professional club if we do gain promotion, which I doubt we will even get close to. But if we do get promotion, then I think they'll have to make us into a professional club, and doing that will, of course, put us in a way where we can train so much more and develop our players so much more and everything like that. So that would be really cool. The other chance for that is, of course, to, for some reason, gain a lot of sponsor money or go. That's another goal. Tom Stack scores. Incredible. Boy, are we playing good here. This is really cool. 4-0 away in our second game here for this, in this second episode of Season 3 of Welling United. Oh my god, I had no idea we were going to start the season like this. I was so sure that we were going to be there fighting around the Reds. This is incredible. But we have to be aware that there's 40 more games to go, so we can pretty much end up right down here still. But we are, at the moment, we are playing really good. And we are giving those good teams a run for their money. And another goal from Thorne here. I think I'm going to be giving him a good praise. Let's see, what's the game that we have now? We have Stockport away and Chesterfield at home. So two very, very cool games here now. As far down, we don't jump into the FA Cup until the 4th round. Now, the 4th qualifying round, which is a bit sad because that's 10,000–15,000 pounds that we are losing because we are not playing in those. And if we can win, of course, if we can go through and perhaps get a couple of get a good team, a Premier League team or something like that, then sure, that would be worth it. But oh, look at that. Don's trying to sign him, and I'm pretty sure he's completely uninterested in us yet. Oh, never mind. But I want to keep them on the short list because there's always a chance that they will sooner or later get tired of being without a club, and this one is going to get a club, but he doesn't say that he will be fighting his way into it and stuff like that. So I'm keeping them there, seeing what. And it's also interesting to try and find out if I can, keep an eye on what happens to them later on in their careers. So, yeah. Hadler, yeah, you haven't been playing very well, or should I say that Toby Egan has been playing quite well. Oh my god. Let's have that one. I need to learn a new role if you want to play. So I don't think you're capable of doing anything to earn. I don't want to say that. I mean, train harder and stuff, but a new role? Let's go with the new role then. So, yeah. That's sad. I want him as a reserve keeper, but I guess I'm going to have to see if any of these are interested in becoming reserve keepers later on. Yeah, you can see this, looking at this player here. Now that he's trained with us for a time, you can see that the numbers are showing up. So by the time that we will be in between, I am going to be able to see all the numbers, I guess, and then I will be able to take the decision. So that's, you can see here, this is why I signed him. He's 18 years old. He looked like he, with the right nature, with the right training and stuff, he can become something. And yeah, that could give us some money for selling him, and £65 per week, and signing all the way to 2025, which give me plenty of time to train him up and then try to find a way to sell him. I think that's just marvelous. This player though is more of a player that I brought in to be a reserve, a cheap reserve, because he's only £160 per week. Also signing to 2025 and as an emergency backup, as I said. So he's willing to take that position in the team, and that's why I wanted to sign him. Because I think he's a good player, but not good enough to play regular team football with us. So, but yeah, and here's the one that I would love to try to find out. Should we make him a deep lying playmaker and defend? Yeah, we take control of this one. Defensive positioning, and of course automatic. Mary, well, yeah. Happy to at the promised arrival of anyone to help him settle in a better club. Yeah, and then we have Hussein or whatever. Let's see. Should I have? I think I'm going to have him as a ball-winning midfielder and try and train him as that, and then defensive positioning, and of course automatic there. Campbell, the loan of has been put on hold. Oh right, we don't have the funds. 2.5 is required to be deducted from Reading's current transfer. No. What in God's name? That's weird. I was pretty sure that I didn't see any signing on fees and stuff like that, but okay. Really weird. Can I look at that again? Loan offer. There's no money to be paid. No money at all. Only his wages. I didn't want to buy him. That's weird. I was just going to lend him. Monthly paying fee. I mean, are you kidding me? Let's see if we can do like this then. And we do doot and doot. And yeah. Charlton will require playing wages contribution of 100% in unused to 100%. Yeah, let's try this. And they decline. Yeah, that's good. But I still make the offer. That's weird. Really weird. Why should I pay them £2.5 million if I'm going to lend a player? That's really weird. Yeah, Hereford assigned that goalkeeper and then signed him. Let's see. No, I do not want to have a press conference about the 2 new players. I do want to try and find young players that I can train up a bit and then sell them, but that's kind of hard. No. Question about that was one. Quinton Fortune's interest in Jake Fisher? I don't know. I want to rule out right now. We need to sit down as a club and with Jake to work out what is going to happen. It's not for sale. Do you foresee your relationship with Quinton Fortune we'll have forgotten about next week, and we'll be talking about other rumors? Let's hope that's true. I don't want to ruin with any other manager. They could always be of use in the future. Yeah, the last game is at home to Chesterfield there. So, and we get, and look at all that yellow. And I need to, I mean, that's a centre back as well, but he's only 18. So let's just give them the opportunity to try out for the club, and I'll just see if there's anybody that I will sign. Miles Wallace is, but he's contracted to, so that's probably some that I've had on my shortlist. So, and now they have made an offer for this one. Should I do that as well? He's only 2 stars, but I do need a reserve goalkeeper. Don't want to lose him out because I wanted to wait. Let's see. Emergency backup. Let's give him that opportunity. He doesn't want to be that. Okay, we do breakthrough prospect then. Yes. We negotiate part-time. 3 years. 140 is what he wants. Then we give him 120 and we remove and remove. And we offer him that. 2 players called up for international duty. Noor Hussein and Matthew Dench. Alright. Or maybe I should just do like this as well. Set international duty and give them no compliance. They can use them as much as they want. I don't want to hold any player back from making a international career, however much that could be a problem for our club. I don't think that's fair. I think it's really selfish when clubs do that, which I'm pretty sure happens in the real life. There have always been rumors that let's do this then. There have always been rumors that Alex Ferguson did that as well. He convinced players not to go on international duty and stuff like that. And I always felt that was probably one of the bigger downsides when it came to Alex Ferguson. I understand, at the same time, I understand that they need their star players to be healthy and fresh for the league, the Champions League, the FA Cup and everything, but at the same time, I think it is the biggest. We're going to continue to say reject offer, and I'm going to be putting reject all offers here. And I'm going to reject until the board thinks that that is an offer we can't refuse, because I know that's going to come sooner or later, and then I don't have to negotiate about his price. The board will do it. Let's see here. Most important players. I haven't played him this season, and he's only 2 stars. And yeah, I don't think so. They want me to lend him out. I thought he was going to go to play well. Is he not in? Yeah, he's on the 23 team, so he's going to get some playing time there. Let's go on with this. Let's not drag it on. But yeah, let's see what happens now. It's a bit sad, but at the same time, it's kind of good to have the same price if we use him or not. Then we don't have to feel bad about not using him. We won't save any money by using him. Just a reputation with others. Parkinson sings for prices. Yeah, that's in the... And that one has... Soji has just signed for Stoke from Champions League champions Manchester City on a free transfer. Cool. Cool. Let's see what happens now then. Payne resumes full training. So, Toby Egan, best in training again. Tom Staggs has been really good in training. Let's praise him as well. Like that. And then we have Matthew Dench has been training well as well. Let's praise him like that. And then we have Alex Babos needs to get a complaint. And I don't care about those two. This is a shame because he's quite good, but he doesn't want to play for us, so I don't want to use him. I'm trying to get rid of him. 300 per week is a lot of money. His salary is quite high, so yeah. Would be a great salary to lose. Now we are 11,000 down, so we really need to go somewhere in the cups, or at least get some sponsor money. I don't know why we get so little sponsor money, why nobody is interested. We have been, yeah, playing quite good. And look at this, he's actually interested in coming to us as a breakthrough prospect. Let's hope he's something to have as well. That's interesting. And they signed Ubafemi Mkodans. That's a good numbers on that one. But yeah. Rabbits, let's see, I feel the situation can be resolved by signing dependent more suitable in terms of taking off the individual training. You know what? We're going to have him pass training. Welling signed road. This is very interesting. Now if Hadler wants to leave, I guess we could let him do that. Let's go for that, and let's have a double. And yeah, I think he should be in the under 23. Yes, 18. Oh snap. Is he turning 19 this year? August 15. Yeah, he does. So he's not able to play for the under 18 team. That's too bad. Wish I could find a couple of 16 or 17-year-olds that have some potential, because that would be cool to put down into down there. Let's see, we have a completely fresh team, so I'm not going to do any changes. Not even Payne is going to come in because he's not really fit. Fitness test recommended to build up match upness with a maximum of 60 minutes. So let's put him on the bench then instead of Michael Guassi, because I know that Brown can play on both right and left midfield. So yeah, if Brown gets injured, Payne can come in. If Francis gets injured, Payne can come in for Brown, and Brown can take the position of Vincent. So we are covered there. So yeah, and Vincent and Rabbits has actually linked up together there. Very good. Stag and Thorn have linked up really good. It's green, both of them. So now we need these two to link up, and these two to link up, and these two to link up. And I think we're going to get that. And the more they're linked up, the better, the more stable we can play, I think. So let's go. Stockport away. And we're going to pump our fist as usual here. And we've got nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. Let's show everyone else that what we are capable of. That's a good one. And it did get some of them motivated. Let's get this game on the way. I'm not going to be angry or anything like that on my lads if we can't handle this game, but yeah, we always want to win every single game, of course. Here's Hughes, and he gets it in, and ooh, the ball follows there. Interesting game. Stockport are right beneath it at the moment, same points as we have, and yeah, I don't know if they are supposed to end up as a top team or not, but I know that we are certainly not going to, favorites to end up as a top team. And, oh, good one. Headed outside. Come on, lads. We are actually we are having more possession than we had last season. We are probably the team with more in possession now, so I guess my players are a lot better at retaining the ball. And here's Thorne, and just outside. Just outside. Let's see if Jake Fisher will come in and whom he will come on for. We'll just have to see in the second half if how the fitness on those two players are and stuff like that, and if none of them has gotten any injuries, and if they're at the same fitness level or something like that. I'm pretty sure that I will take out, at the moment it would be Tom Staggs, because he's only a rating of 6.5 while Oscar is 6.9, so yeah. But we'll have to see. Still a long way to go. 5 minutes left of the first half. First of all, here's Rooney giving it in, and there's Muir, and here's Brown, and he gets it to Thorne. Thorne finds Stagg. Stagg needed to stop there. Here's Vincent, and he finds Staggs again, and Staggs shoots from that tight end, and there's Thorne, and here's Brown. But it's been disallowed for offside. Which of the players was offside? Not Brown. Certainly not Brown. Anyway, we've had a goal. Or we have had the ball into the net once now. Even if it wasn't a goal. Here's Stagg, and there we go. There we go. Stagg scores with a header. I think that was one of his weak points, isn't it? That's something that I've been complaining about. If I don't, yeah, only a 6 in heading. So yeah, that would be cool if we could get that up to become better at headings. And look at this. We have taken the lead again. I can't understand this. It's incredible. And I'm going to go some way into the game before I do any changes. 60 or 70 minutes or something like that. But I'm not going to be afraid of doing them. Let's go. Oh, that's a bad pass by us. Here's Muir. Here's Rabbits. Here's Muir. Rabbits. That's... oh. Another bad pass by us. Here's Wiggett. Here's Brown. Brown finding Thorne. Thorne. Oh, the defender, what's his name? Fuzu gets a foot in between there. Here's Vincent. Vincent. Oh, that could have been a good header there. Hughes. Let's see. 51 minutes. And he's got a yellow card on Hughes, so I really should be taking him off then. I'm going to do that. Matthew Dench is going to come in, and here, oh, they're close to equalising. Then I'm going to be taking off Brown as well, so Payne is going to come on, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know who to take out. I think it's going to be Oscar, but I'm going to wait another 10 minutes before that happens. I think I'm going to pause it when it happens as well. Here's Azaz, he's with a free kick, and oh, he had to save that one, so a corner for us. That's cool. Vincent with the corner, floats it in, and there's, oh, went by so many players, but it was free kick. Okay. Never mind then. Let's see what happens here. 60 minutes has passed. I'm going to go for 65. There we go. And looking at them, Oscar has been a little worse, and they are at the same at fitness. So let's give Jake Fisher his position in the team then, and then we go. We end this game with Jake Fisher in. We are 1-0 up. Might have done the biggest mistakes we could have done, because Oscar has been playing well. He's been playing very good. 7 in average rating, and but we have Stags has been good as well. So hopefully, look at this. We've been taking out Emir, who's been one of the best players. We are sinking in average rating here now. Let's hope that they can find their way back. There's Egan hoisting the ball out, and they steal it. Will they be able to equalize? Come on, lads, get the ball. No, no, oh no, no. Muir sends it out, and it comes back in, and there they go. They equalize. Oh, crap. We can't win every time, but it's... And Azaz has been playing really bad. He wasn't that bad in the start of the game, so I guess he's been... It's not getting along with Dench, I guess. Maybe I should try and see if I can't do something like this. Let's see if I change their roles in the team, maybe they play better. I don't know. 5 minutes. No, 3 minutes to go. And here Stockport comes again. Now we steal the ball. Stag. Rabbits try to find Fisher, but Fisher stops running there. That's not good. And the ball goes down to Egan, and hoists it up to Payne. Dench. Wiggett. Tried to find Stags there, but couldn't. Here comes Stockport again. Come on, there, get them away. They're pained. Finally, in Stags and Fisher. Fisher is through. Fisher. Oh, Fisher. I want to get some money for you, so you better be developing and getting to becoming a good player. There. Oh, Fisher was there again. Should have scored this time as well. But it ends up as a 1-1 draw. Pretty good for us anyway. I mean, I'm not complaining. As I said, I was so sure that we were going to struggle at the bottom, and as I said, we can still end up doing that, but right now we are playing really good. And so let's see if we can mess everything up by signing Tyrone Campbell on loan the season out, and I'm going to train him what he wants to be trained as. And let's put attacking movement and automatic, and let's see. So that means the end of Jake Fisher's trial here now. Let's see. Is he continuing to? Yeah, he's just developing in a rapid pace. Could be because he's so extremely young as well, but yeah. Let's have a look. Campbell, well, it's got some good numbers. The question is, will he take the position from Oscar? He's going to start on the bench, of course, but might be that he ends up taking the position of Oscar because I want to use him, because I don't want to get in trouble with Charlton. We already got Matthew Dench, who's going to have to be on the bench every single game, which is probably going to give me some problems. One more game to go before we end this episode. I don't want to do that. Let's go on. And then I'm gonna be in between this and the next. We're going to I'm going to have a look at all those trial players. The board have announced that due to concern over the weight budgets, but I'm not over it, am I? Yeah, I'm over it now. Just by 200, but that's enough to create problems. Oh my God, why can't I get a grip on myself? Let's try and get rid of this one again. Offer to clubs. Offers to clubs. I think we're gonna have to try and get rid of this one as well. Not training. Transfer. And let's persuade him to be transfers listed. And before I actually do it, I'm going to place you on the transfers list. Doesn't know, so I'm going to find out what's interest. I've got to say that I'm not happy about this. It's my career we're talking about. Nah. I hope we find a club for you. You are going to be transfers listed, that's for sure. I'm going to put him available for loan if they pay his entire salary. Confirm. And then we're gonna... Okay, we can't offer him to club. That's weird. I don't know why that is a possibility from sometimes and not a possibility sometimes. And here we go. Vasco da Gama, Union Porta, Late Corrida, and Joan have made offers for Welling Sumare. That could be a good thing, even if we only get 3,000 for him. That could be good if we get rid of him. 300 a week. Yeah. This method of playing is box to box. I understand if you want to recall him. I think it's for the best. Yeah, that's good. I could end his, even if he looked like he was a really good midfielder, but I couldn't use him in that position, and I couldn't use him as much because I do want to use the players that I've got. And now that I have this Nur Hussein as well, I think I'm going to be using him as a substitute instead. But right now he's of course traveling to play in for his national team, so I'm going to be using Tyrone Duffus there instead, which is transfers listed, so I'm hoping to get rid of him as well. So yeah, let's see, Toby Egan has reacted well. So let's go on. Let's try and reach that Chesterfield game as quick as possible. Mostly because I do have... I'm actually recording this before I'm going to go to work, and I have to leave my home in about an hour, so I am really stressful here now because I want to get myself ready for work as well, of course. And yeah, so let's get going here and let's try and find a way to get to the last game of this episode as quick as possible. And yeah, interesting. I'm really enjoying it, recording this actually, and I'm really enjoying playing this Welling. I feel sad when I can't play it, to be honest. Sometimes I just, can I just stop recording it and just play it for myself so that I can continue? Because there is a lot of things that you have to remember and stuff like that, and you don't want to screw up your episode or anything. So yeah, but I must warn, I must raise a little finger of concern, and that is that if something happens, like if I forget to record when I make the episodes, or if I forget to check that the microphone is working or anything like that, I'm not saving it into different, I'm just using one save. So if something goes wrong with the recording, there's no way for me to be able to record it over again. So there might be in the future, I don't know, but there might be an episode that's just not going to be in there. But hopefully we're not going to get that kind of problems. And yeah, so far we've done good. I don't know about this episode really yet. I'll find out after I'm done with it. But yeah, the others before this one we've done good. So hopefully this will continue to be without any problem. The very first episode I recorded, I had to scrap the you can say season 1 episode 0, where the pre-season stuff, and that episode the microphone for some reason didn't record what I was saying. So yeah, Taro said to, yeah, we get rid of him. That's good. That's good. This is a good player, but he's signed for Accrington. Bit sad about snapping up all the players that I really want. That's but I'm thinking we should have a look at one here. Let's see, this one. Is he any more? Let's see. No, still doesn't want to sign from us, even though we're playing as good as we are. Really would love to have this player in my club. 17-year-old. And he's actually playing for the under 21. So yeah, and in Dulwich. Remember Dulwich from the first season? They've lost every single. No, they had 5 points. That's true. They had 5 draws and a lot of losses, and we faced them at home. And probably the first game I thought that, I think we're going to win this one. And what happened? We lose 4-0. That was such a shock to the system. And now they're the team that we faced in the final to get to this division. And yeah, they're probably still one of the better clubs down there in the south. I guess we're going to have to take a look now that we've been talking about them, how things are going for them down there. And yeah, now they want to sign Fisher, but 12 point, that's petty cash. I need some real money. Let's see how things are going down in the south here for Dulwich. Dulwich is in the top. 5-2-1. So yeah. But it's weird. It's weird that he doesn't want to go to us. I've built up this team. We're a top team now, but I don't know for how long. But it's been fun so far. Really interesting third season. I mean, we're almost 8 games in, and we are in playoff position to reach the promised land, because that is really the promised land. If we can move up one more division, we are going to have to, or the club will have to make a decision to turn it into a professional club. And yeah, that is of course something. Oh, I think I'm going to have him on trials, and so I can make a decision in that case afterwards. But you know, in between here, so yeah. Have a long look at him. So it's not going to be, I'm not going to record another episode, especially not today. Maybe tomorrow I will record another episode, but I will need to have plenty of time to look at all those trial players, to make a decision who I'm going to sign and not going to sign, and so on and so forth. So that's going to be a major pain. But yeah. And it's going to be a major pain for the wallet as well for these. So yeah, Welling United cut but bid rejected. He doesn't want to come to us on trial, so that's okay. Let's see, monthly financial update. We're in the red, that's not good. Chesterfield, let's hope for loads of attendance today. Oscar Thorne wins the award for the Player of the Month. Where am I going to be playing Tyrone then? I did it again! And he was the youth player as well. Good, good. And the manager is Bobby Grant. No, that's not the manager. A goal of the month. All right. Bobby Grant in Borwood and Finn Azaz in Welling. So let's move on. Isn't there a manager of the month? That's weird. Or did I not get anywhere near it despite having this team and being in the top of the league? That's weird in that case, I must say. I mean, yeah, whatever. Vargas should be uncomfortable working for a director of football. Okay. Off the mark, he scores for Afghanistan. I'll congratulate him. But how can I put my arms around him? He's far off playing in international duties, so I'm not going to travel just to tell him. That had to be a phone call because he's got another game to play. I'm pretty sure he's not home already. Now we have no team leaders. I need to get somebody up to become team leader, to be honest. And I'm hoping that Wiggett will get there, but he's not even an influential player. That's the sad part about using him as the captain. But I think he's going to, if I can get him to stay for many years, or at least until he's 22, 23, I think he will be our most valuable player, so to speak. So yeah. Now we're going to take on Chesterfield. And I'm going to have to use the new striker if I don't get a lot of injuries in other positions, which means I can't bring him on. So, yeah. Lewis Baker he wants to be sold. Is that a player we have on our list? I guess it is. Yes, it is. And he wants to leave that club, but they want, what is he worth in money? Where is his value? £8.25 million. Well, can I have him for 40,000? No, you cannot use British pigs. Oh, what? Then we will have to be without him then. Let's see, McKenna sides with Trollbeard over Fundy, that's good. Training, stacks, put arms around. That's another one that I have to keep in the team because he's a land player. So that's the problem with land player. Well, it's a problem with everybody. Everybody wants to play, of course, but when you have to play them so many, a land player you have to play almost every game. When your own players, you can sort of have a rotation system. That's one on, I guess this is one of the players that on trial. I don't think I'm going to be complaining to him because he didn't look like he's somebody that I would sign. But as I said, I'm going to have a look at all of that because it takes me forever to decide for just one player, which you don't know because I don't really show it, because that would be a very long episode where I thought, shall I sign him? Shouldn't I? Should I? No, yes, no, yes. Let's do it. And that takes a very long time for every single player I go through. It's very rare that I find a player and say, oh, look at that, I'm going to have to sign him. That it happens, of course, as well, but that's very, very rare that happens. One of the most impulsive signing was, of course, to be completely honest, this goalkeeper, what's his name, that I signed because somebody else was sort of no, he's on international, yeah, just as I thought. Now this one, I guess, going to have to be put back. Yep. On the bench, that is, because Brown is away on international duty, so he really shouldn't be playing the entire. He should be playing for 75 minutes, they say, but he's going to be playing the entire game if he needs to. Who is with a yellow card away from suspension? That's not good. Oh well. The Afghanistan player will be back for the next game, so let's hope that he's good enough to take that position. And as I said, Tyrone Campbell will have to be making let's have an auto number. It gets 22. Submit number. Let's go. I'm gonna be pumping some fist here again. Go out and impress me. A home game against Chesterfield, the last game of this episode, and let's hope we can end this episode in style. It would have been great, but it's going to be tough, as every game up here is going to be. I mean, so far I've been pleasantly surprised and been really fun to play like this, and that we have been able to do such good results, and it's been a shock. And here's Stacks, and what a goal! Oh my god, I felt that there was some power to that shot. It felt like if the goalkeeper got in the way for that one, he would have followed along with the ball into the net. But yeah, incredible. We take the lead again. I am lost for words. I really am. We are playing very well. And yeah, I might just have been very lucky with the signings, that they might be a lot better than I thought they were. Because we have been playing really good, and maybe we will have a chance of retaining up. Here they come. Every time that I sort of try to find a reason for us to be able to be playing as a top team. But as I said, the players that I brought in might actually be better than I thought I've been taking in, and that is extremely cool in that case. And yeah, as it looks now, if we can continue to play this good, we certainly shouldn't have a question about fighting to stay in the division. We should have a question: are we going to reach the playoffs or not? And this is, I don't know what to say really, to be honest. But we've been playing very well, and I think I'm really looking forward to this season. I think it's a pain in the butt that I have to make myself ready for work after this, because I would have loved to record another episode directly after this. Still only going to come out on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because yeah, I'm not going to keep it up otherwise, because it's as I said, I need to work full time, and when you do that, you have to grab your chances and record when you can, and you have to put your expectation on how much you can put up to the YouTube, because my life is, of course, not just work and play. I do need to fix stuff around me as well, like my house and stuff like that. Let's pump the fists, and let's do like that. I do have, as I said, I do have a house to take care of, and I have my health that I need to work on, so that I don't disappear from you guys. But let's see here. I think we're gonna go with Oscar Thorne. Let's do like this. Actually, we pause the game. We go in here because I want to find out. Thorne is playing as advanced forward, and that's what they wanted me to play him as. So I'm gonna throw him in at Oscar's position. And yeah, Muir is quite tired, so I'm gonna let Perkins come in, and let's hope that we can continue to play good, and let's maybe even better. Let's get the game underway. 1,372 attendance though, that's good. I thought it was going to be better, but yeah, we'll have to be settled with that, because it's almost 1,000 of our own, because it's only 395 away supporters this time. When we had 1.6, they were 800 something away supporters, so we have more home supporters this time than we had last home game, so that's good. Every game we can increase on that is, of course, brilliant. Campbell hasn't been playing well as I thought he was going to do. Come on, lads. Let's end with a win, please. Come on, 10 minutes to go. Let's go encourage the team. Let's hope that will do something. Now here they come, pitch forward. And Egan is there. He's got some glue in his gloves, it looks like. And let's see if he finds someone. He finds Stagg there. Can Stagg find something? He finds Payne. Payne finds back to Stagg. And Stagg finds Campbell. And Campbell scores! He scores in his debut! And we take the lead again. 2-1 against Chesterfield. Oh, incredibly cool. Come on, lads. And we're second in the league after 8 games. Can we hold on to this? Can we continue to win? Can we win today? That's the good question. Still 5 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go of ordinary time. 1 minute. 4 minutes of added time. That is certainly some time added. Oh my God. And here they go with a chance. Let's get the ball away from there. Don't let them... Oh, I really thought they were going to score there, but they didn't. Now, let's get the ball away. Here's Azaz. Here's Hughes, and Hughes just hoisted it away there to Scarlett. Pass it to George. Long ball up to, and here they come again. Stop them. Stop them for the name of... In the name of God, stop them. And the game is over. Or was he offside? He was offside. All right. Good, good, good. Let's hoist the ball up to the other side of the pitch and let's get this game over with and let us win the last game of this episode. Come on. We shouldn't be cheating like that. We should be... Oh, crap. Get a hold of the ball. Oh, thank you, Egan. And that was a great save in the very end of the game. Let's see, Milestones. Tyrone Campbell played in his first league game, made his first ever league appearance for Welling, and scored his very first goal for Welling. Great start for that in that loan. That's good. And a good end of this episode, the second episode in this third season of Welling United. Incredible start of the season, and I'm just bamboozled about what's happening here. And yeah, great to see him score. Only 18-year-old. And yeah, maybe we can lend him the next season as well if he really plays good, and maybe he can take the position from Tom Staggs, because I think they're going to be wanting Tom Staggs back now that he's actually developing to a good player. But what an end to this episode. I am so pleased with it, and yeah, incredible. I hope you have enjoyed the episode as well. I've enjoyed it tremendous. I'm going to get ready for work now, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Take care and stay safe, and do like, subscribe and all that nice stuff. Bye bye bye.